I guess, what are some of the ways that you can stop from making those quick decisions? Or, hey, it goes up 10x or whatever, but you're
Yeah.
like, hey, I'm in it for the 10,000x, or hey, I'm in it for like
Yeah.
50x, whatever your personal goals are. Is
Oh,
it
that's a really good question. Well,
locking up for yield or? Yeah.
one thing I would say is don't wait till the time to decide what to do. Try to develop your theory now. Picture what your end goals are and what you think is realistically the best way to get there, and practice it before you need to take action, so that at the time you've put a lot of thought into it, and you've probably, if you've put a lot of thought into it, thrown away a lot of bad ideas. And when it happens, you're gonna have a lot better chance of doing something that you're in the long run will not regret. So I would play it through. Like, play through, what if Pulse launches and the price is lower than you think? What if it launches and it's a lot higher than you think? What do you think the best thing for you to do is? And like, play through, what if it dips for a while and then goes up? What if it goes up and then dips? Like, play through the potential scenarios and then find a plan that you feel good with, and given those outcomes, and if certain things happen, you're going to have what you want to do given that reality, because I don't know exactly what's going to happen. And yeah, I think thinking those things through before is going to give you a better chance of making a good decision when it happens.
Yeah, I think having a document or Excel spreadsheet or whatever it is you want to have that has options 1, 2, 3. If this happens, then here's my plan. If this happens, here's my plan.
Just brainstorm. Just sit, go somewhere. That's what I do. I just go somewhere and just, like, as thoughts come in, just write them out over time. And I just start developing theories. And it's crazy to me, like, how simple my game plans ends up being most times after a lot of thought. And it's also really cool how confident I am. It's not confident that I know what's going to happen, but it's confident that I know what I should do. And that an example of that is I put tons of thought into how I should play this bear market. And my ending action plan is so stupid simple. I just waited till it looked like there was a realistic chance that we were near the bottom, started buying, and I'm just holding, and I have funds on the side. So if it goes lower, I'll buy more. It is the simplest plan you could probably almost come up with, but at the same time, I feel so confident in it. And it doesn't mean that I'm confident I'm going to have tons to show for it, but in the end, I just don't think I will regret the strategy. I think it's the best that I could come up with. And I feel very confident in acting that out at this point in time. But it's like, there's a million other ways I could have done this. And but I just noticed that trend after a lot of thought, it ends up being really simple. And I usually feel really good about it. And it's cool just for me to find, like, I'll go out into the unknown. How do I play this crazy thing? And usually there's an answer there that maybe it's don't play it at all. Like, whatever the answer is, usually with enough thought, for me, I end up finding something that I feel really good about.
Yeah, and I think the anxiety comes from not being prepared. So around ratio trading time or PulseChain launch or whatever event comes up that makes you think, oh, I have to take an action, or I need to decide whether I need to take an action. If you're prepared, if you already went through the options, and as we talked about,
and it gives
you pretty good.
Because you're right, and a lot of times anxiety is a battle inside of you. There's one part of you that wants one thing and another part that wants another, and you feel trapped or something. And that's another thing. You can let your unconscious, your conscious, your emotional, your rational minds all talk and fight it out, and then come together in agreement towards a plan. If you can do that before, then you have a better chance of not freaking out in the moment.